guys, we're at SHOT Show, day 3. We're here at Desert Tech. If you guys like me, you've been watching these like a hawk, waiting for these to come out. I'm here with Ryan. Thanks for taking the time to see me. I really appreciate it.
No problem.
It's all, the floor's all yours. Take it away.
All right, what we have here is the new rifle we're hoping to come out with towards fall of this year, MDR. We did want to release it this year, but we had to do some redesigning on it to get it to where we were comfortable sending it out there. Some of the changes from front to back. Added the bolt release. So on the last round, your bolt locks to the rear, tab raises, insert your next magazine, bump that, bolt goes forward. We also added a little trap door to our forward ejection system, which has a lot of people really happy. So that little guy just creeps up right out there.
Nice.
Forward ejection, so even if you are a lefty, it'll still clear your face. It takes a nice lazy arc down to the ground. So you're not going to get hit in the face with brass. So it's ready. We are looking at also making it a permanently swapped to where it would be a right or left, where it'd be attached at the factory. So it wouldn't be end user swappable, but if you're put on a left-hand shooter, put on your left-hand side, good to go. Our primary magazine ejection is right up here, and it is an ambi system, both sides, doesn't matter which side you push on. What we also added was a secondary mag release right here. You can see as I manipulate the front one, the back one moves too. The purpose of that is if you have a hard magazine failure and you have to strip it out, get all the mechanical energy, be able to pop it out nice and clean. With our trigger, we're still refining it, but it's getting right there. It's still going to be a match grade 2-stage. Nice and clean. We didn't want any kind of mechanical smooshiness, some people call it that. But we are going to do a semi-automatic commercial and then a select fire for departmental. The charging handle we put a lot of thought into because originally it was just going to be a single charging handle that you could swap. We decided to make it full-time ambi. And for the reciprocation, we were worried about it unintentionally reciprocating if dirt and gunk gets built up inside. So we made a small notch that it actually locks into in the front position, so there's no chance of reciprocation. To charge it, you just pull down, pull the rear, and then you can lock it to the rear by lifting up. Kind of like an MP5, so you can do the slap together to go forward. The forearm, we made it to where you would pull down on these tabs on either side. They would just pivot down, and the whole forearm would pivot so you can access the gas system and adjust it. That's the intent behind that. But it'll be released in 2 variants, a 308 and a 5.56. They'll be complete rifles first run, and then we're going to do the individual conversion kits shortly after. We're also looking at 300 blackout, 7.62x39, and 6.8 SPC. Some other additions. We hooked up with OOC suppressors and made an integrated suppression system. This is an 18-inch barrel with a sleeve-over OSS suppressor. They also have their muzzle device. Show you inside of that. Loosen that. Pulls off. And this is their actual suppressor. So we're only gaining 3 inches. Still an 16-inch barrel, same as the other ones, but with a nice can attached on there. And when you add the front port device, your muzzle velocity does get a slight boost, but the biggest thing is from the shooter's ear, your decibel reduction is going to be a total decibel level of 132. So very, very manageable. Then we also have the 10.5-inch variant with the direct thread suppressor. So your barrel ends here, this is an SBR, but the only difference between these chassis is the forearm and the barrel length. Otherwise, they are identical, and you can swap between the two. As long as you have your paperwork all good to go, not a problem. We also added a little extra flare up here. The grip, we were looking at the thumb hole and some other grips, but we decided this one was the most universal because it's essentially your same grip you're shooting if you're running a pistol. So it's either here or here. This way. You still have the same muzzle control, short little package.
So someone could tentatively install this on the...
Exactly, exactly. Designed to be situational dictates how you set it up. If you need a close quarters home defense system or a long range suppressed varmint rifle, all the above.
And flat dark earth and black are the standard colors offered?
Exactly, that's what we're going to release for now, but we'll also look at other options in the future.
Did we say when they're going to be released? Did you already say it beside?
It'll probably be about fall. Okay. Yeah, we're getting production up and running. We're trying to get everything finalized. As soon as we have that locked out, good to go.
So sometime this year?
Yes.
And then do we have a price point? Now,
we did one last year, but we're looking at different materials to lighten it up. Right now it's about 7.5 pounds. We're trying to get it even less. We're also looking at different manufacturing procedures, so it's a question mark. We're gonna, as soon as we have finalized, we will announce it.
Cool. And do you want to show us anything else?
Oh, we also have our flagship rifle, SRS A1. One thing we did add this year is the 10-round magazine.
Oh.
We've been hearing from a lot of competition guys, a lot of who just were tired of doing magazine changes, so decided to add that in there. And this is a 16-inch 308 covert.
Small.
Yep, still a 1,000-yard gun. This will actually shoot 7 calibers through it. It'll take everything up to a 300 Win Mag. Do a 300 Win Mag, 7mm Winchester short mag, 6.5 Creedmoor, 6.5 by 47 Lapua, 260 Remington, and then like this one a 308. But the most amazing thing about these rifles is that they return to zero. You can take a caliber out, take the barrel out, put it back in, it's still zero. So each caliber will have its own zero. Write that data down, then you can swap calibers in the field, adjust your turrets.
Good to go.
Good to go. But go ahead and try the trigger. I can talk about the trigger all day long, but until you try it, just push it forward.
Oh man.
It's adjustable 1 to 3 pounds. You also can adjust your crate and the position of the trigger and the trigger guard, so it'll fit your hand.
It's light too.
Also have our integrated monopod system. So you have your fine adjustment back here, then you push it, and you have your gross adjustment. The nice thing I love about this monopod is the foot doesn't spin, which is very, very important, because if it spins with you and you're trying to go, it'll shift it left and right. You also have adjustment of length of pull. Push that button down, and these spacers come apart just with these little tabs. So if you're going to be running t-shirt in the summertime, put the spacers on. If you're going to be running in the wintertime, doing some hunting, you have a big bunch of coats and layers, you can take some spacers off.
You put as many on as you want, huh?
Yeah. I'll try it in. Swap calibers takes about a minute. We're doing a contest at work, and so far the best time is 31 seconds.
Wow.
But all you would have to do, turn that from lock to unlock. Then there are 4 bolts. Turn these about a full turn. They're trapped inside so they don't come out. That'll unseat your barrel, like you saw me take the butt pad off. Then the bolt slides right out the back. Put in the new barrel, new bolt, torque it down 70 inch-pounds. You swap calibers.
30 seconds, huh?
Well, that's the record.
Yeah.
Average time is about a minute. But yeah, we also have our 375 Chi-Tech Suppressor that we just came out with the lead iron. Paired up with them. They built it, put it on our rifle.
Do you want to show that off, or you want?
Yeah, it's right over. No. This big guy right here.
Oh, I got you. Oh man.
These are all of our suppressor systems. 30 caliber, it's rated for 300 Win Mag and smaller. Then we also have our 338 suppressor. That'll actually handle every caliber we offer. And then we have the 375 Chi-Tech by Elite Iron. They made it for us, but all of our suppressors are a thread-on system right onto our muzzle brakes.
Oh, nice.
So pull this one off.
Easy enough.
Yep. So if you need a 2,000 plus yard system,
that's it.
These bottom 2 will hook you up. 1,000 to 1,500.
And these are all available?
All available, in stock, ready to ship.
Cool. And flat darker as usual?
Exactly.
Yeah, all right.
The popular colors. And when the final product we came out with this year is our R7S chassis system.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Sneak up following you.
Yep.
So this is a very simple chassis system for Remington 700 short action, drop-in. No bedding required, 2 bolts. They're your front and back. It is right or left-handed. The mag well is angled, so in the prone, you can rock a magazine in. It takes AI-compatible magazines, so the Remingtons and all the others. Also has our same style monopod as an option. 3¼ pounds.
This is it, huh?
Yep.
This isn't like a prototype. It feels like it's like a P-Mag or something.
Straight bolt-on, 5-minute installation of your Remington 700. And it does have a collapsible stock option. It uses a magnet that indexes the port. You'd push down, and it locks in.
The magnet, huh?
The magnet. But it will trap your bolt handle. And And we had some groups that said they still want to be able to, worst case scenario, fire it and run it with the stock collapsed. So, all right, well, let's see if we can make it ambidextrous. So that'll work. That'll work. So, and it just locks right into place.
Wow. So do you have to pull that back to have it?
No, you just line it up, locks itself.
Wow.
So we're pretty excited about this one. This one should be on market here in a month or two.
Are these proprietary rail mounting systems?
They are the same rail systems that are on our precision rifles.
Cool.
So you have modularity. You also have sling attachment points. One thing we did is we shaved off the excess rail right here. It made production a little easier because that's where your optic's going to be. Yep. You sew on enough, you can run a clip-on thermal, night sight, whatever you need. And it will take standard AR-15 pistol grips. So whatever you want to throw on there. And it is adjustable in the length of pull.
Oh.
So you have that in there. And the cheek riser is also adjustable. It's actually a really good system because what you can do is you can get your sight picture through your optic. As soon as you have your sight picture, push the button and it comes up and meets you.
Wow.
And lock it in.
Huh. What's up, guys? Sorry about that. The camera battery died. Desert Tech was awesome. I want to thank Ryan for taking the time to talk to me. I thanked him off camera already, but we got some great stuff, guys. If you haven't heard of it, I don't know why you hadn't. You should follow them. They got some cool stuff coming out. So thanks, guys. Take care.